Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. Want to get right into this one. This past Saturday, made kind of an unplanned trip to my local hobby store. I've actually had that on the channel about a year ago. That's Dad's Toy Shop in Wapakoneta, Ohio. My daughter actually told me that she'd like to take me to breakfast or lunch, whichever our schedules allowed. And she said, while we were down there, since she knew I liked to go to the hobby store down there, how she would just go to the hobby store with me. So we went in and got to looking around, and the first thing I picked up, as a matter of fact, she laid a big surprise on me. But this is not it right here. I did pick one of these up while I was there. This is the older style AMT display cases. Now, normally I will get my cases at Hobby Lobby, but they are taller and a little bit shorter than these. They fit most average cars, but I actually needed these for my 64 Cadillac, the Johan Cadillac, and the Johan Chrysler 300. So I was able to pick up a couple of those. So I picked up another one. They're a little bit harder to find. So when I see them down there, I usually try to go ahead and grab one while I'm there. I'm also doing, or my plans are, to do the Monogram Superbirds. Now, they had seven high-impact colors on that, and I'm wanting to do one of each color, and I've got two done already, and I need these cases for them because they're so much longer. So while I was down there, I picked one of these up. They're nice to have. They got them there $13.99. I guess, not terrible by today's standards, I guess. I don't really know the prices other places, but this is kind of cool. These come with some backdrops in there, too. So if you basically take some double-sided tape. Now, these are two-sided. There's not four cardboards in there. There's just their back, front and back. So just a little bit of double-sided tape on the back of that and stick it right on the side up in the case there, and you got your nice backdrop there. So, but anyway, so I was glad to find me another one of those. So whenever I build something a little bit longer, I'll have another case for it. But again, that was not the surprise. I just picked that up on my own. We're walking through the shop, and I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that, and say, well, this would be nice to have sometime. And we go around the corner, and this is, she sees this on the end. She said, hey, Dad, this is kind of a cool car here. I kind of like that. And I'm like, well, that's interesting you point that out, because for our show next year in August, our local show here that I always go to, the theme built is surf wagons. So I'm like, I told her, I said, well, I've been intending to pick one of those up eventually. So she just pulled it off the shelf, and bless her heart, she said, here you go, Dad, it's yours. So she bought me a kit, totally out of the blue. She surprised me very much with that. So sis, thank you very much. I appreciate this. And again, now since I have my a car for the theme build for next year. So what we're going to do, guys, I've already got into this. I didn't go through it completely. I figure I want to go through it with you guys here on the channel. I've taken everything out of the bags, just mainly so to not burn up a lot of extra time. But we will do what we always do on the channel with a kit. We're going to take a walk around the box real quick. So check out that box art, guys. Surf wagon. Got some surfboards there. And check this out. It says includes 2 surfboards and an all-new roof rack. So something that's not been in this particular kit before. So just take a walk around the box here. There's your surfboards. Got a tachometer. There's your roof rack for your boards. Some nice headers. And now again, these parts here, guys, were what was found in this in previous releases of this kit. You got your 2 work ramps, custom grill, front end there, custom cargo carrier. Got your flasher. If you want to do an emergency vehicle or like the drag tow car, and then you got a front custom pan there, rear roll pan, and the like there. And again, this is kit AMT 1131/12. So built it one of 4 ways, guys. Check that out. And again, the side art is usually always the same on the top. And then, so here, for one of 4 ways, stock, custom drag, or a surf wagon. And check out that decal sheet, and we're going to look at that closer when we open up this box. So you got surf and woody full color decals in there. So that's going to be interesting to check out the drag car. These cars, guys, I thought were so versatile because you can build them as a plain Jane daily driver, just like I said about the little Nova wagon, plain Jane daily driver, like a drag tow car, drag car, utility car, anything. They're so versatile, and I love that they're still popping this thing out. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take all the stuff out. I'm going to lay it on the bench. We'll go through a little bit. Again, not a super in-depth, in detail review, but we're just going to see what it looks like and check out those new parts that they put in the box. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, I got everything here on the bench, out of the box, out of the bags, except for the chrome and the glass. I always leave those in the bag as long as I can until I'm ready to use them so that the chrome doesn't get scratched or the glass gets scratched. So we're going to go ahead and start out with the instructions here real quick to check this out. The new updated artwork there on the top, and pretty much the same style as what the original instructions would have been. Probably most of the same artwork in that. And that was your engine there on the front, all your different options there. And then goes to your wheels, number 2, 3 of the chassis. And then your interior. And then this was the same as the little Nova. It's got your molded in front seat. Not a big fan of that, but it's doable. And then it's got your back seat. Like I said before, you can eliminate for drag or utility or whatever you choose to do. And then there's your final body assemblies there. And then final assemblies down here includes your roof rack there, your surfboards, and then the body. And then here's your custom final assembly back here. There's your drag crew car with that custom top. So that's pretty cool there, guys. Just kind of like reminiscent of the old days. And then this decal sheet, we're going to go and take a look at it now. Check that out. Turn this over like this. Surf wagon, there's that wood sides, which actually when I finally get around to building this for the group build, I probably will go ahead and use these. I think that would look sharp, and then we'll come up with maybe some other kind of design on it. But here's some drag car decals there, some livery there for drag car. There's some tiki decals. Looks like some decals for your surfboards there. And then just some more striping there, probably for the boards, and maybe even some there for the car. Have to dig in through that. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then just some contingencies over here. And look at there, there's that cat from AMT ready for sun and surf. So that's a cool decal sheet. I like that. Very cool. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to set this aside. Now we're going to go through this. No particular order on these parts, guys. We're just going to pull them as we pull the tree up and see what we got. And I saved the new bunch for last down there. So here's that 4-door station wagon body, 65 Chevelle. And I got this, when I first got this out, guys, I got to looking, and it looked like there might be a little warpage to that back, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't say that for a fact. It could be. If there is, usually nothing, maybe just a little hot water, maybe even a hairdryer can't take care of. So it doesn't look terrible in this form right here. But there's the bottom chassis again, kind of the generic chassis. Got the molded in differential. There's your trailing arms there, control arms for your rear springs. And then, of course, you just get the axle that goes through. You got the 2 position points there, however you would like to do that. But got the door handles molded in there. So the body looks pretty decent for an older mold, guys. This looks pretty clean. A little bit of flash here where the runner was. The plastic seems to be a little dirty on this one. But again, we always prep our bodies and get them ready for painting that way. So that's never a big deal there. So there's the body and the interior. Again, pop this out real quick. Just like the little Nova, these door panels are a little more tricky to detail because that front seat is molded in. But again, as you saw on the Nova, we did get it done. It is manageable. And the other thing I don't really care for on these is how they got these injector pin marks right there. So if you try to clean them up, you lose all that detail. So what I tend to do, you can either flock this, or you can take a piece of material and just take out and then just glue down in there, and it'll cover all that up. I did that, I think I said one time before, I did that with a 16th scale Nomad. So that took all those injection pin marks, and they became they became a non-issue. So put this stuff back in here. Get that tucked back in there for now. And it never does it when you want it to. So we'll set that back here. And then we'll just go through these here real quick. There's your engine tree. Got your air cleaner there, heads or valve covers. Yeah, there's your heads over here. And then the firewall. A couple intake manifold there. Here's another one, like the factory. This is, yeah, that would probably be for your custom one. Then a front cover, water pump. And then you got some front roll pans. Again, guys, in no specific order here. There's your custom front and rear roll pans, if one chose to go that route. And then here is, looks like a scoop for the hood. And I think this is the, yeah, this is the rear panel for your back door here, interior panel. So that would be what that is for. And then here you got your custom cargo rack there for the roof. And then a push bar for the front. And then this is the bottom base for your ramps, your car ramps. And I've got a couple of those somewhere else already built up from a previous kit that I did. And then here's your shoulder harness. There's your headers, steering wheel / column, all together right there. Now this is one if you would want, unless you did a floor shifter, if you want to do this as an automatic, you'd actually have to make yourself, to make it accurate, you'd have to make yourself a gear shift selector lever there. But there's that. And then here's your back seat and hood. Again, the plastic's a little bit dirty, but again, with cleanup, that's no big deal. And then here's some wheel backs. Actually has some lug nut detail on there, it looks like. There's that, and then this one had come off, so there's another one, same thing. And then here's your tops, the top of your ramps. You can see the diamond plate. Again, they got injection pin marks on here. So again, it kind of takes away some realism, but you could actually kind of weather those up and make that in a way where those would disappear altogether. And then again, some alternate wheel backs there for different applications. And then there's your pack of tires. They give you 4 standard tires with the white walls on one side, or if you do the black walls out, it's actually got, you know, not taking out the bag, it's actually got the, like Firestone right there. Firestone Supremes there if you wanted that on the outside too, that's cool. And then some Dragmaster Slicks. Get 2 of those and 2 axles. And then here's the chrome tree. Again, like I said, I leave this in the bag so as not to damage any of the chrome until I'm ready to build it. So there's your, you set a 4 set of Kragers there, your custom grill. There's your factory front grill and bumper, and then rear bumper. Some other trim pieces there, and the like, some chrome engine parts. So nice chrome tree. And then here's the glass, and I'll leave this in the bag as well. There's your full glass, your headlight lenses there, and then your tail light lenses, and that top light if you chose to do, like, say, an emergency vehicle or the tow car or whatever. So there's that. And then look at this. Oh, here's the dash buried down in here by itself. There's the dash, reminiscent of the little Nova again. Oh, and something else I did notice on the decal sheet, once again, as I'm going to interrupt myself, we do go back and look. There they are. There's your gauge decals. They're doing that a lot now. I love it. Love when they do that. Makes the detailing so much easier and so much more realistic. So that's really cool that they do that for us now. So there's the dash there. And then here is that new part of the kit, guys, the surfboards. And look how big that thing is. There's my hand. Look at that surfboard. Check it out. And then there's a smaller one there. And then here's the tail for that one. And then for this one. And then here's your mounts for the roof rack. And then here's your cross braces for the roof rack. So pretty cool. So you could get some of these decals here on this board. So either which ones, you know, whichever way you wanted to go with that. So that's cool to see that. And we can put them on there and we can mount them up on top. However they would go. Where you can see it better here. Hang on a second, guys. So something like that. So we could really deck this thing out as a cool little surf wagon. So, well, guys, that's the kit. Again, maybe not maybe not the greatest review on that, but I said I wanted to share that with you. She was kind enough to pick that up for me, so I wanted to make sure I broke this out on the channel. All right, guys, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to throw this stuff back in the box, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, everything boxed back up now. So that's going to pretty much do it for this one. Once again, sis, thank you very much. I appreciate that. What a nice surprise. We had a great time that day, too. She took me to the Waffle House. We ended up being more like a late lunch, but we had a lot of fun. Went to the antique store, too, while we was down there, and just had a good time together. So there's our surf wagon, and then here's once again, our display case. Again, the car is not in there. It's just the case. So we had a great time. Another fun trip to the hobby shop with an unexpected surprise at the end there. So it was a great time. All right, guys, that's all I've got for now. If you like the video, please give me a like, share, subscribe, and comment. Subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So until next time, this is Eric from Eric's Model Garage saying you guys have a great day. God bless you, and happy modeling.